What's up everybody? Furious Pete here, Furious Tux, and today I want to comment on a little comment that I saw the other day. So I wanted to do a video on this. And it's the fact that I guess somebody was telling one of my viewers that they need to cut. That in order for them to have a good physique, they should start cutting and try and drop their body fat. And the issue with this person is that they're young into developing muscle. They're young into training. They've only been training for a little while, and they're developing muscle. But if they started cutting, they would essentially they would get maybe a six-pack. They would start to develop, they would show a little bit more muscles, a little bit more veins. But it's just not worth it at that point. What I'm trying to get at here before I start getting rambling into this video is that if you are young into training, if you are a beginner and you are starting off in a not so overweight state, this isn't to discriminate, this isn't to offend anyone out there, but if you are starting off in basically you're starting off skinny, or you are just basically a normal weight and you are trying to build muscle, don't worry about cutting yet. Don't worry about trying to get that six-pack right away. Because right now, your goal is to build muscle. It's to eat well, it's to rest and to lift heavy-ass weight and try and build that muscle. In the long run, by having that foundation of muscle on your body, you'll be able to cut more easily later on. You're gonna have a way better physique when you do cut later on. And it's just essential to build that muscle foundation at the start. And the only way you're gonna build that muscle foundation is by training and eating and not decreasing your calories so much so that you are losing weight, that you are going to be, yes, you're going to be maybe dropping some body fat, but you're also going to be losing that hard-earned muscle you just started to earn. Basically, there's a lot of people in this industry, in the fitness world, that cut when they don't need to cut. That try and lose body fat and try and get that summer six-pack when it just doesn't make sense to do it. What's the point of somebody that is 6 foot and they weigh 160 pounds and they start cutting? What is the point of that? Because if they drop, let's say 5 pounds of weight, are they really gonna look that much better between 160 and 155 pounds? Is there really gonna be a big difference? The answer is no. In fact, you probably even look worse because you dieted down, you're just simply gonna look skinny. By having that extra beef on you at 160 pounds, you're gonna look better. What I'm trying to get at is to figure out when is a good time to cut. And I'm not talking about the time of year. I'm talking about based on your physique, based on the foundation, the muscle foundation you already have, or need to develop before you actually cut. I think that this is a very, very, very important topic, because way too many of my viewers, and I follow a lot of you guys on Instagram, and I look at your pictures and I see that you're cutting, but I feel like you shouldn't be cutting yet. Yes, you are entitled to your own goals and opinions as to what you want to look like, but if you are looking at that long-term way of having that nice physique and being able to cut very easily and showing really good results from it, you need that foundation muscle ready to go. You need it. You need it, need it, need it. And if you don't do it, you're simply just hurting your long-term goals. You're just hindering your process if you just start cutting right away. You do the whole, and I know that when I first started, and I started looking at magazines and articles online, people would say, hey, bulk 2 months, cut the next month, bulk 2 months, cut the next month. And theoretically that works, but I personally don't think that if you are just starting, you have to worry about that cutting aspect so fast. I would personally train and bulk and try and put on muscle for the first year. And then after the first year, if you've gained a little bit too much fat, body fat, if you didn't do it right and started eating like crap the whole time, then you want to cut a little bit. But if you did it right, you shouldn't really have that much body fat on you, in which you don't have to necessarily get into a cut that fast, or you won't have to be doing it for that long. I'm hoping all that made sense. Just make sure that you evaluate your goals and evaluate your body as to what is right for you. Too many people are going for this aesthetic look lately, and they're just trying to get retardedly shredded, but they get retardedly shredded with no muscle, and it looks silly, and it's not healthy in my opinion. So that's my opinion. You guys can take it however you want, but something I wanted to share with you guys. All right, catch you guys later. This Gymshark tank that I'm currently wearing, I just got from them, so thank you very much to them for sending it to me. It is available at their website. If you guys want it for 10% off, you can use my little code that they gave me. It's FuriousPete10 in the checkout, and you'll get 10% off. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Catch you guys later. Let me know if you guys ever want me to cover any topics. Always happy to give my little unbiased opinion on everything. So, catch you guys later. Team Furious. Check out all my links. FuriousPete.com, Facebook.com/FuriousPete123, Instagram.com/FuriousPete, Twitter.com/FuriousPete, and so on. Catch you guys later. Stay sexy, stay hungry, of course. Get laid. Boom!
See some awesome views. Absolutely. Wow. Be a fun cliff dive. I have no energy right now. I need water. Lots of water. Alright, this trail got a little bit flat for a bit. Finally, nice to... Man, it's been just up, and then steep down, and up, steep down. It's nice though, you know. I did this trail with the mom years ago, and it's definitely a lot more busy than it was last time. A lot more busy. Finally approaching the town of Monte Rosso, up down there.